This episode of the Awesome Hour is brought to you by Concept Beard Co. Put it in your beard. Beard oils and bombs, handcrafted for the discerning gentleman. Go to conceptbeard.com and use awesome at checkout and save yourself 10%.
Hey, on Sundays, some people go to church. We fuck off to White Ave and hang out in the lobby with Kevin. On today's episode, we're going to do that, and we're going to spoil Avengers. So if you don't like that, turn off the show later on. Hit the drop.
Welcome to the Awesome Hour.
I am the smartest man alive!
This is the source for all the things you didn't or even want to know, including all our bad life choices and mistakes, so you can stay awesome.
The Awesome Hour.
Hey, we're back. I'm Alec.
Jean-Paul Ivan.
And
I'm Kevin.
what's up?
Well, hey, baby. What's going on? You know, we're back at the humble abode known as my video store.
You got some nice throw blankets on the couch, some Return of the Jedi sheets.
Donations from customers. And let me tell you
Sitting on
something.
Jabba the Hutt's face.
Oh,
Name of your sex tape. Moving on.
Nice.
oh, they're beautiful.
Dude, every time we come in, this place grows in awesomeness.
Yeah, there's just more and more stuff piled up. That's from the adoring fans in the neighborhood of, me keeping the store open and
Hell yeah.
still believing and not making any money in life. But
But the doors are open, the movies are flowing, and fucking damn it, Kevin, that's all that matters. How you doing, man?
oh, not bad, man. You know, business huge. I mean, I'm always glad we get to do these every, twice a year?
Twice a year.
Because every time we do one, it just means I'm still open, which is good, you know? It's like getting to celebrate a birthday every year. Like, fuck yeah, I'm still alive.
We're still
All right.
here. Yeah.
Still kicking.
Fuck yeah, and not just kicking. You're moving and shaking. You're doing things. The doors are open. The videos are going, but you're doing things too.
Yeah, it's been a weird couple months with a little bit of media exposure.
So give us the throwdown. It's been a minute since we talked. So what's going on in the life of the Kev?
Well, the life of the Kev is pretty generically the same. 7 days a week, I'm here peddling and slinging my movies, and the other 5 nights a week, I'm still, playing punk and metal at the bars. But
Pretty solid existence.
yeah, no doubt. As long as the cats are fed, I'm happy. But, the thing is, so we make a series of short films over the years throughout the store here. And
yeah.
The last fucking one we made, you might have saw it last. I think we played it once at Dead Fest a couple of years ago. It didn't look as sharp as it does now. Anyways, it was originally meant to be a commercial for my fucking video store.
Yeah.
My filmmaker bud's like, well, let's help business. We'll shoot this commercial. We'll put it on the internet and drum some business, right? But as always, the guys made the commercial too good. So like, well, Kev, we could put it online, but let us tinker with it, and then we'll submit it to film festivals. But that means it can't go online. So I'm like, are you guys fucking kidding me? Like, the whole point was to make this to help business and shit.
So they turned a commercial into a sizzle reel.
Into a sizzle thing. And then about a year goes by, and, they were right. Not only did it get picked up at a film festival, it got picked up at one of the biggest genre film festivals, and that was South by Southwest in Austin,
So rad.
Texas.
Holy fucking tits.
Yeah, so what I thought was, that's cool, right? We were shocked and shit.
South by's, I don't want to fucking alarm you, but South by's kind of a thing.
I heard that. Yeah, I
it's kind
really
of a
did.
thing.
And it was funny because everybody's like, "Oh, Kev, are you going down to South by?" I'm like, "Dude, I own a video store. I got no time for that shit."
Yeah.
But my directors went, and that's
Yeah.
the important thing. And I guess I ended up playing 4 times. But the cool thing is my buddy Fish, who works for the Edmonton Journal,
Fish Goralski?
That's correct. He didn't know that we did this stuff. So he's like, hey, man, that's pretty exciting. How about I write a little article on you? I'm like, fuck yeah, Fish. Fuck yes. And so he writes this article at the story and the video store. And then I sent him links to our web series from back in the day and our first short that played Fest. He didn't know we did any of that. He's like, holy fuck, dude. Like, these are great. I'm like, dude, how long?
He didn't even know about the Tell Us Story Hive
Nope,
stuff?
didn't know about any of that. So, anyways, article goes online, and then next to know, it's probably the most shared thing I've ever seen that I've been involved with on the internet. And then City News called the next day. They come to the store. They do a piece for the news the next day.
Yeah.
Then people see that, and then I get a call from 6:30 Chad, and I'm live with Andrew Gross on the afternoon drive time for like 10 minutes. So in those 2 days, the advertising and exposure for the store was huge. Now, on the big picture and the dreamful picture, since it's played in Texas, our short has gone on to play in Minneapolis. It just played in fucking Estonia.
Estonia?
I couldn't even tell you where Estonia is. You know what that used to be like? Is that close to like Romania and
Sure,
Transylvania
yeah.
and shit?
I feel like that's the neighbor to Romania.
Fuck yeah, it is. And then I think it's playing in Florida right away, too. And then hopefully Montreal this summer at Fantasia.
So it's making a tour.
Yeah, so if it can do Montreal again, that'll be our cheap excuse for get the band back here and fuck off to Montreal, and visit some old friends.
Yeah.
And this is the big knock on wood, and I'm not getting my hopes too high. We did the proper applications for a Telefilm Canada grant to get the money to do the feature movie. Finally, we've been talking about it for years.
Canada gives out money for movies and stuff.
Movies and fucking music and everything.
Yeah,
you just gotta know where to go. Yeah,
that's being sarcastic. I haven't on the mic.
I know it's crazy. So we find that out in June.
Yeah.
So if that happens, then
look out.
Look out. We got ringing endorsements from our good buddies who made like Turbo Kid, Wolf Cop, The Void, like all of our friends, Tigers on Our Parade, like all of them wrote loving letters of endorsement saying,
that's
give
awesome.
these guys the money.
Yeah.
They could totally pull this off. So if how to do a feature movie on a limited budget, but if we get it, it basically would be like Clerks meets Evil Dead in a video store. That's basically
that sounds
what
fucking
it would
amazing.
be. Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, it would be an expansion of the idea of the short film about my angrier version of myself is obsessed with filming a fucking commercial for the store.
Yeah.
No matter what bad things happen and what demons and ghosts and monsters show up and start killing all the crew, we're finishing the damn commercial.
That's amazing.
So, anyways, we'll see if that works out. If nothing else, though, if the store can make $40 or $50 extra a day, that's all I give a shit about, baby. If I can make sure I can, instead of buying R&R whiskey, I can get Crown Royal at home again. It's all
Step it up and get all classy
can I
and
afford
shit.
to get the premium brands? That's what it's all about.
Okay, let's play a game. It's called you make this, it blows up, it becomes a thing, it gets auctioned off to, let's say, a big end studio.
Mm-hmm.
Who's playing Kevin in the live action abortion?
It's funny because I was just going to say I am not pretty enough to be hired to actually be in a bigger remake. So who's playing me? Obviously, somebody looks nothing.
Steve Buscemi.
That's like my hero, dude.
How
Steve
fucking...
Buscemi.
I know.
Hello, fellow movie-watching kids.
Yeah, I know. He's a funny-looking dude. Although, I love Buscemi, but, he is in his 60s now. I know I look haggard, but do I look that haggard?
You could do the skinny, like the main guy from Silicon Valley.
Oh, that dude.
He could do it.
Yeah, that'd be
grow
good,
his hair
too.
out a little bit.
Yeah. Actually, I know who I'd want to play me, even though it doesn't look nothing like me. Nick Cage.
Dude,
just straight
no,
up.
that'd be perfect.
Just straight up.
He
Nick
just
Cage.
got married
Nice and crazy.
then that got annulled in like a
Dude,
week.
I know.
See
Was
him
it
doing his
4?
karaoke and shit.
Yeah, did you see? What was? Oh yeah, the karaoke.
He was going nuts.
So Nick Cage has just embraced the comic book version of Nick Cage and just gone with it then, eh?
Well, he's absolutely brilliant. The guy could play anything. He's been on a roll of good movies.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you guys see the whole debacle with the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer that dropped. And
Yes.
Oh,
they already had
fuck.
to. The studio's like, well, don't worry, we were fixing Sonic's face now. Well, the big memes that went out was Nick Cage's face as Sonic. And
Yes,
there,
yes.
fixed,
Done.
perfect, done. I'm like, I'd go see that.
Fuck,
I was
fucking
see
right.
that.
I was watching Saturday Night Live last night, and they were talking about how the States is falling apart and stuff. But the only thing the Americans are actually outraged about is the fact that Sonic has human teeth. So, hey, you saw the trailer for Sonic then?
Yeah.
What we know what everyone thinks of Sonic. What'd you think of Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik? Because it looks like he goes through a little evolution. Because we look like we get like a skinny actual Dr. Robotnik at the end.
Yeah. Well, what my thing is, and I was talking about with friends at the bar and shit, because that's what we do. We forget about real life, drink beers, and talk about this shit. That's how we stay young, by the way.
Yeah.
Remember, you got to do it at least 1 hour every day. You got to get together with some buddies, grab a beer, and just talk about nerdy shit. You'll feel rejuvenated.
I just sit in my bathroom with a beer and talk to myself about nerdy shit. Does that
mirror.
work?
You got a little hand mirror, and yeah, you're totally right, Alec.
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. But no, the one thing that really confused me is why now? This is a movie that should have came out probably when Sonic and Genesis was more relevant.
It was huge.
Like, who is this movie appealing to? It's not appealing to 10-year-olds today. Do they play Sonic? Is that the whole thing?
No, I don't like Mike. I got an 8-year-old, so like target demographic.
Yeah.
He knows who Sonic is,
but
he don't give a shit who Sonic is.
And then all of us that maybe grew up with Sonic or the Genesis,
Yeah.
looks like a shitty movie, and my tastes have changed in the last 20 years.
Well, and from what it looks like in the trailer, he's like, I'm here to save your planet. So he's an alien.
Yeah, so why didn't they make
And the
him
rings are like portals because they're falling through a building, and then he throws out a ring, and it's a portal all of a sudden.
Yeah, like the only really cool thing about that whole trailer was the Paramount logo with the rings going around it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stars. That was cool. I was like, for 1 second, I'm like, you know what? That's very clever. Let's see if it can get more clever. No, it can't.
No.
That was the
And
height.
he better eat a chili dog, and like we need tails, we need knuckles, like these are things we need anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Actually, we got to talk about, it's just talking about trailers. Let's go the opposite spectrum. How the fuck did you guys love, or I hope you loved it, the DC trailer for the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix?
Oh, dude, that's gonna be good.
So good.
That's gonna
So good.
They're gonna. I don't even care. Like that is gonna be a good. And that's Todd Phillips of the fucking.
Yes, it
what
is.
is that? The Old
Hangover
School?
and Road Trip.
Yeah, like
but-
that's.
Old school, but you know what his first movie was? It was the G.G. Allen documentary, Hatred. So,
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. Todd Phillips and you know who executive produced the movie is Martin Scorsese.
Oh,
And if you watch the trailer, you're like, holy fucking Taxi Driver, King
Dude,
of Comedy,
right?
falling down. The way it's shot, the atmosphere.
Well, and what's it called? You said King of Comedy. What's
Yeah.
his face? De
Niro.
De Niro's in the Joker.
I know.
He plays the host of the show that the Joker
Yeah,
shows
yeah.
up on.
I know.
So, like, dude, it's gonna be and it's
And
slow decay.
It's a hard rated R.
It's
Don't-
gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I like Joaquin Phoenix. What was the Hitman movie he just did?
Oh, You Were Never Really Here?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think DC's waking up on the right path. I think they got to get over their inferiority complex to Marvel.
They're not making a universe.
Right.
Don't do a
standalones.
universe.
'Cause now, I haven't seen Shazam yet, but I heard that was a blast on the opposite
Okay, you know
spectrum.
what? I've seen Shazam.
Fun?
It's now my number one DC like cinematic universe movie.
Did you take your kid to
I
it?
took my kid.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
won screener passes. We saw,
Cool.
and it was a fucking good time. It was like DC tried to make a Marvel movie and kind of did okay. If it was a Marvel movie, it would fall into Dark World, Iron Man 3.
okay.
Like not a bad movie.
Yeah.
But it was a whole lot better than Aquaman, and I fucking wanted to like Aquaman.
I still haven't seen Aquaman. I was going to get all prepared for it, but...
Yeah, I don't know.
I got
don't know,
too
man.
drunk, so...
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, but maybe skip Aquaman.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
That movie would have been amazing. In
You know
like,
what's fucking cheesiest? The cheesiest part about Aquaman is Dolph Lundgren comes in and his hair is like flowing in the water, but it looks like a cheesy flowing hair in the water.
Yeah.
Like I could
Black
have did
Manta-
better with MS Paint.
Black Manta he's making his suit, and it's a montage with really bad music.
Legit, it's a montage. I couldn't fucking
And he
believe
accidentally
it.
almost shoots himself with a laser beam, and
Yeah.
he laughs it off and
Yeah.
keeps making his suit. It would have been amazing in like 2003.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds pretty rough. I don't know. If I'm thinking about Dolph Lundgren and the DC universe, it's or the
My mom liked it.
Marvel universe. It's
Yeah,
Punisher. Still.
fair enough.
Legit, my mom liked it.
Your mom liked Aquaman?
Yeah, my mom liked Aquaman.
So is
that's-
that like a bad sign?
So yeah.
It's not a good
You're saying
sign.
your mom has terrible taste in movies?
Yes.
What's your favorite movie? Dirty Dancing?
No, probably not.
Really?
Yeah.
Ghost 2. Did
Ghost?
they make a sequel to that?
even
No, they
know.
never made a sequel. They made Roadhouse 2, though.
Ghost.
Roadhouse, huh?
Ghost 2 when he comes back as a zombie. Just
Fuck, I don't know, man.
Roadhouse.
Okay, before we get into summer movies and why we're here,
Yeah.
let's talk about some of the movies that just passed us, such
Yeah.
as Captain Marvel. We're going to spoil some stuff here. What'd you think of Captain Marvel?
I am ashamed to say that is the only Marvel movie I did not get a chance to catch in time. So I literally went on YouTube and watched like a 30-minute breakdown,
Nice.
scene for scene tutorial.
What did you think of the 30-minute breakdown?
It seems like I heard it seems my impression is it's entertaining, it's good, but it wasn't really necessary for me to see it going into Endgame and be totally
no,
confused.
not at all.
That's what I
And we're
heard,
gonna
too.
talk Endgame at the end, so don't
Yeah.
freak out if you haven't seen it yet.
bum.
We'll give you the heads up.
I
Yeah.
love coming here and doing podcasts because there's always 80s bum or boobs.
And
on
we
the
always talk
TV.
about that was the greatest era of bum and boobs.
It really is. See, as we sit here and talk, we make sure there's always vintage movie trailers playing in front of our eyes. So
Always.
we're visually tantalated. Is that fucking no? Tantalized. That's
I think
what
that
I
was
meant.
some zombie shit.
I like how the same guy is the zombie. In
Yeah,
this,
so
is
the
great.
trailer we're watching right now, it's called Zombie Holocaust. It's part zombie movie, part cannibal movie, part naked
Sexy time.
people experiment Mad Doctor movie.
Fair enough.
It's
Okay,
a hot mess.
I appreciate it.
All right,
So Captain Marvel. Meh. You
yeah, I
watched
mean,
the 30-minute breakdown.
again, the 30-minute breakdown looked good. I'm not I heard Goose the Cat's amazing and all that.
Goose
shit.
is great. Sam Jackson amazing in that
I
movie.
heard that.
They could have
Man.
called it the Nick Fury
Yeah.
Captain Marvel movie.
What are your thoughts on like Brie Larson? I don't know. She doesn't really jump out at me
No.
like taking like.
She's grown as an actress though. You got to look
Yeah.
at her and Scott Pilgrim to her as Captain Marvel.
All right. Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
that's a
like
good
she's. And like the character she's playing doesn't really have a whole lot of personality.
Yeah,
So
it's-
Brie Larson fits that mold quite well.
Yeah, she's like one of those like she is not hot, but she's not ugly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like that's and that her character.
But
like,
even her acting style, it's like I'm
That's what I
not
mean.
mad, but I'm intense.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not funny, but I'm jokey.
Yeah, she's
you
not
know?
ugly, but she's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you could marry her.
She's
and be
she's
okay
a
with
captain.
it.
I don't know if she's enough to carry
Well, let me ask you
phase
this:
4 of.
yeah, I don't think they're going to put the pressure on her though, because
Breasts and vagina.
they got the X-Men now. So, and
But we're
that's-
going to talk about that because they.
Alex not a fan of the X-Men.
No, I'm not a fan of the current iteration of the X-Men. If I want to get my X-Men on, I'm going to go watch 90s cartoon X-Men, and I'm going to skip.
That's what I said.
Brian
before.
Singer's X-Men.
That's why
Uh,
the new
X-Men 2
X-Men
is good.
reminds me of the
Yeah.
90s X-Men. Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about that when we get to the. Well, you want to talk movies? You want to talk summer movies now?
Hey man,
'Kay.
whatever.
So we're gonna do the part of the show where I'm gonna list off some of the major summer movies coming from May to August. We'll give them a quick rundown. Most of them are blockbusters that we know about, and Kevin can give us the yay or nay. The see it or skip it.
Not that you know what? You go see what anybody wants to go see because.
But if you would see
Your
it,
Okay,
opinion.
I personally would see it.
yes.
Okay.
Okay. So here we go. We're gonna start in May, and we're gonna start with a movie that's already dropped that you didn't even know about. Dead Trigger. Dolph Lundgren's.
Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah,
Who's
I
this
added
guy?
Is that like a
zombie.
love child between Dolph Ziegler and Dolph Lundgren? Dolph Lundgren.
Ziegler was here. He did comedy.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did. He's doing that.
All right, focus.
Anyways, I put zombie and Lundgren together and made Zunglum.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's a zombie apocalypse movie where he's a crack team of people
Killers?
they're dead triggers and they kill zombies.
Breasts.
You watch
Well,
based on the trailer. You're gonna bring it into the shop, but you're gonna sit down and watch it.
I will play it in the background for sure.
Fair enough.
That is definitely going straight to DVD or video on demand
Yeah.
or any Shutter or some shit like that. But
I know you own a video store, and we shouldn't say Shutter.
Yeah.
But I've never fucked with Shutter. Have you ever looked at Shutter? Because I know they have some Shutter exclusives.
no, I haven't. And yeah,
It's like the Netflix of horror movies.
Yeah. It's a bit frustrating how they have some exclusives where
Yeah.
I'm just like, damn it, I really want that for the store, but
Yeah.
there's no physical copy. But
Have you ever thought about bootlegs? Having a back room and just being like, step into my dark
there
closet.
is a friend of mine who owns a video store in Ontario. Keep it vague.
Oh, we never talked about your little tour.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. But
Okay.
real quick, so my buddy, he
Oh, he's cutting off her tit.
Hey, Ivan, the
basically-
audience can't see this.
he basically took all the Netflix exclusive movies,
Yeah.
made
Ripped them?
put like covers on for his video store, press the discs, so there's a thing on, and like they're only for rental. But he has like the ICO one for the Raid
Yeah.
guys. That's on his shelf. He's got any of the exclusive ones. He has them all on his
He
shelf.
just said, fuck it, eh?
He's like, fuck it. You know, the weird thing is nobody really cares. I don't think the big corporations care about video stores anymore, like enough to like bother us
No.
because we're
Yeah.
like a little like ant crawling up their leg. It's just like flick. So it's not like it was in the 80s and 90s where like you had like the movie police going
Yeah.
from store to store. Like, do you remember back in the day? Like I used to work at a video store in the 90s and shit. And if you put the movie on the shelf before the street
Yeah.
date, you're
Oh,
fucking
you-
fine.
Yeah.
Because
You would lose your job
you
as
would.
an employee.
You would. But then again, there were like multiple video store companies that were rivaling each other. So, you know, they had to
Yeah.
keep an eye out. Now, dude, I'm paying for them. So if a movie fucking shows up in my shipment, it doesn't come out for 2 weeks, fuck it. It's going on my shelf, man. I'm not going to let it sit there
Yeah,
and
no
not make me
shit.
money.
Yeah.
So I
make the renter sign an what was that?
Non-disclosure?
Yeah, non-disclosure
Yeah.
agreement. But yeah, so a lot's changed. But yeah, no, the thought of bootlegs. I'm not saying I haven't had one or two bootlegs in my store in the past, but these are like usually they'd be shit that like has never been on DVD. Like
Yeah.
it's like like Kiss Meets the Phantom or the
Yeah.
Star Wars
Yeah,
Christmas
yeah.
special. You know,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
rare shit that
Yeah.
you want people to see, but it's never going to get a release. Or the Roger Corman Fantastic Four from like 1993.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is still the best one.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious.
You're saying the 2017 Fantastic Four remake wasn't the best one?
The trailer was tough enough on my eyes, so I just avoided from there. And then Didn't what's his name, the director, basically blow his career when he put that tweet out the day the movie opened? He's like, "This is not the movie
I wanted to make.
Mine would have been way better." And the studio figured by him tweeting that, it cost him, like, it was a bad movie and it didn't do well, but that tweet alone probably cost him an extra 10 to 20 million at the box office.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get balls deep in summer movies, you did a little store tour.
Yeah.
You went and saw some fellow movieticians.
Yeah, basically, my buddy Freddie's does a lot of documentaries here in Alberta, and he had this pitch about doing a documentary in my store in my life, and I just figured, it ain't that exciting, dude. You just film me sitting in my store 7 days a week, and then
Apparently you've never seen a documentary.
Being sad at the bar at night when I drink and call bingo numbers to make ends meet. But so I said, fuck. We came with the idea, like, well, what if we pitched it like, how about I just go traveling to other video stores and see how they keep their stores going and shit, and how they're doing. I could be like the Anthony Bourdain of video stores.
Yeah,
great idea. Yeah.
So for the pitch video, like, well, fuck, I can't take any time off. Let's go to the closest video store, which was Black Dog Video in Vancouver,
That's funny.
ironically, since I work at the Black Dog pub here. And, it was like a 24-hour flight. We got there, landed at noon, went right to the video store, filmed there from like 1 in the afternoon till 4 or 5. And then I have enough buddies that live in Vancouver now that work in the film industry that they heard I was in town, and there happened to be a pub across the street. And basically everybody came to the pub to see me, and we just got drunk, bullshit about movies till last call, and then fucking went back to the hotel, woke up on a plane the next morning, and I was
very
back in the store.
Bourdain-esque, though.
Very Bourdain-esque. So yeah, I don't know if anything's going to come of it, but it was a fun experience.
Dude, even, let's say hypothetically it gets picked up for a season. You get to go to, Alaska that has the last blockbuster?
Apparently not anymore. I heard the last one that was in Oregon, I think, has one.
Oh, really?
Yes, you're totally right.
I think it's Oregon.
You're totally right, yeah.
I thought it was Alaska, too, forever.
There was one, but it closed down or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, it was a cool experience. So I'm like, oh, how do you handle this and shit? And like,
were you guys kind of on the same page? With
yeah, sort of.
things?
Except he can have employees. I can't hire people. I got no money. But he did say his wife makes good coin too. So that does help. And but the thing is, when I told him how much I spend a month on bringing in new movies, he was like, I'm sorry, how much do you spend a week on a shipment? And I gave him a number. He's like, that's what we spend in a month. And
so he's bringing in substantially less.
Yeah, and then his big advice was you should bring in more mainstream stuff. It doesn't hurt and shit. And I'm still like, fuck, I just, as much as I love the Avengers, I don't need to see copies of Infinity War and Endgame on my shelf. Because why?
Yeah,
I just don't.
100%.
Yeah. So, I don't know. But it was a cool experience, and even if nothing comes of it, it was good 24 hours to get the fuck out of this city, because I think it was minus God knows what here at the time.
Yeah.
And landing in Vancouver, balmy 8 degrees and raining, I'll take that any day.
No shit.
Yep.
Okay, back to summer movies.
Summer movies.
We've moved on from May the 3rd, now we're on to May 10th. We get 2 bangers. Detective Pikachu. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very excited to see this. I won screeners. I'm taking the kid on Wednesday to see it.
Okay, 2 reasons why you should be excited. 1, you have a kid.
I grew up with Pokemon.
And 2,
as well.
you grew up with Pokemon.
Yeah.
Pokemon was just a little bit after my time, where I was like either graduated or
touching boobies.
Yeah. So
I was playing with my Pokeballs.
It was kind of like Power Rangers to me. It was just a little bit on the cusp. It was a little bit too late for me. But because of Ryan Reynolds, I did see the trailer. It looks like it's going to be pretty fucking clever. Like,
they're saying it sets up a little like they could play in this sandbox now for a little bit. So,
but like me, someone that doesn't know shit about Pokemon or the characters, will I still enjoy it? Will I get a good time?
I don't know.
I know I won't get the references. I'm sure there's going to be a million Easter eggs for people.
But like a Deadpool mouse. That's basically what you're getting.
I mean, I laughed at he was massaging Psyduck's foot. Like, that was Ryan Reynolds saved that whole part of that. Just the way everything's done, right?
Yeah.
So if they do the movie and they can appeal to people that aren't me,
it's
such
a
as
win.
Yourself, it's a win.
So maybe I'll go see it, and if I like it, well, the movie's going to make $1 billion then, obviously, because I know nothing. Well, what's the other banger that's coming out May 10th?
John Wick 3, Parabellum.
That would be May 17th, actually.
What?
But, yes.
That's what I meant.
Yep.
Sons of bitches.
Okay, John Wick 3 is... I'm so excited.
Dude, it's going to be amazing. I'm going to watch John Wick 1 and 2 and then go see 3.
I absolutely love both those movies, and when that second one ended, holy fuck, I'm like, bring on number 3.
Right?
John Wick against the world. I mean, it literally has turned into a video game, but who cares? It's amazing.
And it's John Wick. It's like the first one was good. The second one was like, okay. And the third one's going to be like, hey-oh.
Yeah, it was weird with the second one. Like the first half of the second one, I was enjoying it, but I was still like, it's kind of the same thing. But then the second half just fucking ramped it up. And obviously getting the Morpheus-Neo reunion is very cool, too. And
so you'll be going seeing that opening night?
Opening night, the girlfriend's a huge fan. We actually, John Wick 2.
That's funny. My wife, not a big like violent movie fan, loves the John Wick series.
You know what it is? I think it has to do maybe that he is killing all these people because of a cute dog.
Right?
You know, and I think that maybe it does a lot. That second one opened on Valentine's Day weekend. That was our Valentine's Day movie.
That's what I did with my wife,
too. She picked it, too.
Yeah.
That was her pick.
We had a heart-shaped pizza at the Boston Pizzas, and then we watched fucking John Wick kill a bunch of people.
Fuck, we went to the Keg, and they closed at one. The Keg here is closed on White Ave. I'm so pissed about that.
So where's the closest Keg for you now?
Downtown, I think? I don't even know.
Fair enough.
But who cares? They're opening up a Five Guys and Fries down the street.
No, that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's right beside my work at the Black Dog,
Nice.
too. And Blaze Pizza.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
you're set.
Dude, I've never eaten Blaze Pizza. I
It's
heard
good.
I
It's
heard it's
good.
like the Subway of pizzas.
It's better than Famoso.
Really? Yeah.
Famoso fucks with my guts.
They're also opening up a Pete's drive-through here too.
What?
Yeah, I
right
heard
on
that
Calgary
too.
Trail.
Jesus. Yeah, but the Five Guys and Fries, stoked.
Oh,
Like,
just fill up on
goodness.
peanuts. That's what I do.
Don't touch those peanuts. You know how many dirty, snotty kid fingers were in there?
Yeah, I've never eaten those peanuts. I ate so many of those peanuts. Okay, back to the 10th. Sorry, because I got a token. We get the JR token
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
documentary that looks.
Documentary
Well, it's like a
docu-movie.
biopic.
Yeah, it's a biopic,
Yeah.
right?
It looks good.
It does, but there's some movies because, I don't got so much time. I totally want to see it, but like when it comes to like maybe dramas or biopics, I'm cool with waiting a bit, or I'm super lazy in life. So why do I get the feeling that movie will end up playing at like the Princess Theater down the street?
Oh,
And I'm like,
100%.
okay, I'll go on like I think $5 Monday nights there, right? All
No,
movies.
that's not
shit.
bad.
That's
Really?
not
That's,
bad
that's
at
their
all.
cheap night, yeah, which is good because it's like half a screen anyways, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It's a legendary building, so I'm not going to bitch about the sound quality. Oh, it's terrible from time to time.
That kills me.
Well, the
That
thing
kills
is,
Well, you're an audiophile.
I could never fucking understand. We'd sit in a balcony and shit, and I'm like, what is wrong with the sound? Like, oh, there's nothing coming from behind us. It's all coming
Forward.
So, man, I remember we saw that Tom Hardy movie Legend there where he plays the twin brothers.
Yeah, he plays.
And honestly, dude, every time you couldn't read his lips, I didn't know what the fuck he was saying.
Oh, fuck.
But yet, the downstairs theater, which is the size of my store, sound is cranked to the max. So as long as you get the front row, because it's a screening room,
You're fine.
Well, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. Yeah.
Fair enough. You know what movie you're not going to see at the Princess? You're
What's
not
that?
going to see Aladdin at the Princess Theater.
Good.
Don't think I'm going to see Aladdin at any
With
theater.
their sexy Jafar.
You mean Will Smith isn't going to put your ass in a seat?
I have nothing against Will Smith, and you have a child, so you have to go.
Oh, yeah, I'll see it.
Like, you have to.
I dodged Dumbo, though.
Really, I heard Dumbo was supposed to be pretty good. Like I know
I
it
cried
it
at the
didn't
first
do
Dumbo
well.
as a child.
Ah.
So I'm like, I don't need to do this again in real life in front of my kid.
Yeah, no,
so I'm going to
fair
skip
enough.
it.
Fair enough.
I heard it was ho-hum.
Yeah. I mean, I heard it was like super old-fashioned, so maybe it wasn't hip enough with the kids.
Oh, maybe.
Like he kept it, but it was kind of cool knowing that this is the first time Tim Burton had Michael Keaton and DeVito together since Batman
Right.
Returns.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a nice little trifecta.
But
yeah, Aladdin. Do we care?
I don't care.
No.
No, I really don't care.
And Aladdin's one of those movies I grew up with. It's a My
There you
Generation
go,
movie.
Yeah. Now, even though, but it's weird how quickly these Disney ones go. Because is Aladdin and the Lion King? They're coming out weeks apart.
Oh, we're gonna talk
Oh,
Lion
sorry.
King.
Yeah,
we'll get there.
Okay.
Aladdin don't give a shit about.
Don't
but
care.
Lion King, they haven't been pushing as hard as they've been pushing Aladdin.
That's because Aladdin comes out first, I think.
But I don't even think we're gonna get the push that Aladdin got.
I don't think.
I think they're trying to sell Aladdin to us because it's not.
Yeah, you don't have to push Lion King. It's cute, adorable CGI animals.
Yeah, it's more Jungle Book than Dumbo.
Literally,
Yeah.
when that trailer for Lion King played in front of Endgame, girlfriend was sitting beside me. Right away, she's just like, grabbed me every time they showed baby Simba. She's
Yeah.
like, more or less, give me the, we're going to this eyes. And I'm
And
like,
that trailer was a shot-for-shot remake
Yeah.
of the animated trailer. But we're blowing our load.
all right, sorry.
Okay, moving on. So Aladdin, people will see it. It'll make a buck. Whatever.
Yeah.
Here's one. James Gunn's Brightburn.
Yes.
Evil
Yeah.
Superman.
Big yes. Yes, because James Gunn, and I'm so happy he's back on Guardians.
He was always
Thank-
coming back,
We
I
knew.
think.
Yeah, I think so. It's all. You think like Disney after they initially fired him in secrecy told him, "Listen, James,
Yeah,
go
we're
up-
doing some PR bullshit here.
We gotta
But
keep this
he-
low for 6 months. now."
Yeah.
But maybe when everything happened, he's like, okay, you know what? I'm cool with this because there's some shit I want to go do. So they're like, okay, we'll distance ourselves. Go do your shit.
Well,
But then come back.
I heard the other rumor is Disney did not want to jeopardize. At that time, they had not finalized the Fox deal yet, right?
Oh, okay.
And they didn't want any heat that
makes
could
sense.
affect it.
Business first.
So once they got the Fox deal done, then they were like, you know what? No,
Fuck
you're
it.
coming back.
Yeah.
But what's cool is because of that delay, now we get James Gunn doing Suicide Squad 2.
And did you see how he wants to do Suicide
the
Squad 2?
reboot? It feels more like a reboot.
Yeah,
than a part
but
2.
he's doing it more disposable. Like the heroes are like, they're like, he's got Polka Dot Man.
Yeah.
He casted a Polka Dot Man. That dude is fucking cannon fire. Okay, like he is done. He wants the disposable Black Ops. Like 1 or 2 members come back.
Yeah.
And Will Smith's not in Suicide Squad.
No, it's
2,
Idris Elba.
taking over his Deadshot.
But now he says he's not Deadshot, so I'm confused.
Maybe he's shot dead. Who knows? It's backwards.
Yeah, you know who probably ain't coming back is Jared Leto. That's for sure.
No, but there's rumor that he's gonna be in fucking Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
The emancipation of Harley Quinn. So they have like a fight where he throws her out a window apparently, and they break up, and that's what leads her to the Birds of Prey. So we might get that, but we got him as a vampire in Morbius in that weird ass spider universe that Venom plays in. So who knows?
That's true.
Jared Leto's doing stuff, but that's
true.
That's besides the point. Brightburn looks awesome.
Yes.
Evil Kid Superman.
Yeah, the minute we saw that first trailer last year, we're like, this is Evil Kid Superman.
100%.
And that's what it is.
This is like Red Sun set in America, where it's like Superman with no fucking, he kills Mom and Pa.
Yeah.
Okay, we end the month strong with Godzilla, King of Monsters.
Absolutely.
Are we hyped or are we hyped?
We
I'm
are
stoked on that.
fucking. If the movie is half as good as that last trailer that
Right.
dropped,
Right?
it looks
I don't
like.
even give a fuck that 11's in it.
No. It looks like hopefully they learned their mistake from the 2014 movie. How about you show us more Godzilla? Why did you only give him to us for 15 minutes in that movie? I counted the minutes. Because we all know what he fucking looks like. It's not a big reveal, you know?
Right.
And don't fuck us over again with like the Bryan Cranston fuck over. We're like,
In the trailer where they're like, oh, so you want to make Godzilla our pet? And then homie in the background's like, no, we would be his. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, yes, I am 100% okay
Homie in the
with this.
background. That's what's his name.
Don't care. He was in the background of the trailer. Whatever.
Whatever.
I just want this movie to do well so I get my Godzilla King Kong.
Oh, that's happening no matter what.
That's happening no
That's
matter
no
what.
matter
How is
Okay.
that going to work, though? Because, okay, I'm a Godzilla freak, so I was, like, looking up at it. I was checking it out. Like, there's no way that Godzilla could fight King Kong because that King Kong's not big enough.
But that
So
King
there's
Kong
gonna
is
be
just a
new
child.
King Kong.
Hey, Yoda.
That's a child King Kong. They
Yoda,
said that.
Yoda fought Count Dooku, and he's a little dude. He
Fair
fought the
enough.
Emperor.
So we're going to see a fucking flippity-floppity fucking
King Kong lightsaber, homie, coming up.
Maybe
down.
King
I'm
Kong
down.
gets a Mecha Godzilla suit and gets King Kong in
A Mecha
Godzilla.
Kong?
Mecha Kong.
Mecha Kong, why not? The possibilities are endless. That same day, I believe, that Godzilla opens up, and I am going to see Godzilla first. I'm really excited to see that Jordan Peele produced movie, Ma. Like, M.A. Have you guys seen the trailer for it?
No.
I haven't seen the
Dude.
trailer.
It came up on my list and I wasn't sure.
It came up on my fucking...
Okay, so
thing.
What's Ma?
basically the breakdown is it's
I thought it was a Netflix
She
movie.
she won the Oscar for The Help, I think. Octavius.
Yeah, and she was in Hidden Figures.
Shape of
Yes.
Water, I think.
She was in
Octavia. Oh, what's your last name? I'm so bad at this.
Octavia Black Lady. No.
I can't remember.
This is when I need my soundboard.
Okay, so basically the plot is a group of like young kids and they want an adult to buy them booze.
Yeah.
We've all been there, you can relate, right? So she seems like a nice lady. Yeah, I'll buy you booze. And then she's like, you know what, kids, why don't you come over to my place and you need a place to drink the booze? And then she's like, I got a cool party pad downstairs. It's like it looks like something out of the 70s, shag rug and shit.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of people there partying, and she's like, look, you have a good time down here, do what you want, just never, ever go upstairs. Never go upstairs, like to the main floor.
Yeah.
And, of course, one of the kids, judging by the trailer, goes upstairs.
Yeah.
And then she turns what looks like into, like, Kathy Bates style to, like, Rebecca De Mornay, like, or single white female, like, creepy, like, stalking with their phones. And, like, and the kid's like, man, we can't keep going to her place. Something got weird and shit. And then she's like, blends in, like starts talking to her parents, but they don't know who she is. And it looks awesome to the point where I think I'm going to cheer for her against the. Oh, absolutely. I'm definitely going to be cheering for her. There's something really just creepy
That's
about
good.
her.
That's
Octavia
good.
Spencer.
Octavia Spencer. Thank you.
There we go.
And it may also got me thinking.
Luke Evans is in it too. Holy, this is like a fucking big cast, man.
But is it going to theaters? I thought.
Oh
it was,
no,
I
it's
thought
going.
it was.
It's going to
okay.
theaters, man. And made me think. I cannot think of another horror movie thriller where the antagonist was a middle-aged African American woman. I cannot think of one.
Fried green tomatoes.
Yeah. I got nothing.
Yeah.
So
Like
I'm pretty
blank.
stoked. I'm pretty stoked. So that's going to be a busy weekend. Godzilla, Ma, and then not going to theaters, but landing on HBO the same night as Godzilla, Deadwood, the movie.
Boom.
Cool.
HBO's kind of doing some things right now. You
You
showed
think?
me that trailer for that Kenny
yeah.
Powers type.
Yeah, the Righteous Gemstones.
Righteous Gemstones.
Yep.
They got Westworld's due back for a third season.
Yep.
What's it called? We were talking about.
Well, they got to ramp it up because Game of Thrones is almost
Oh
done.
man.
But they're doing a Game of Thrones prequel. Oh, well, let's talk Game of Thrones really quick.
Sure.
You liking this last season? You enjoying it?
I'm enjoying it. I feel it's kind of you could tell they're past the books though. It feels
Yeah.
a little bit fan servicey.
Oh, totally.
I got a feeling if George R.R. ever puts the books out, if he ever gets around to it, I think it'll be really different than what
and that's
we're
good because
seeing.
you're gonna want
Yeah,
that though.
I think he. Now I claim I've never really read the books. I'm talking to my friends, and I heard George R. might have said the books are going to be different than what we're seeing.
if he ever publishes them.
Yeah, the last episode kind of irked me the way it looked. I thought it was my TV. I had to keep adjusting the
You and
brightness
the
content.
entire world to
See,
the point
I-
where the
Everyone
cinematographer
said it
was
was
like,
dark.
I meant
I
to
even
do it
see
that
that,
way.
yeah.
It's
I
so
meant
dark.
to do it. They made
And
a
then
joke on us.
Yeah, he meant to do it or some shit, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, come on, dude. Like, we have seen great epic battles at nighttime and pouring rain. It's called the Battle of Helm's Deep with two towers. You could see everything.
right.
No issue. But I was a little bit are we in spoiler territory?
Yeah, go for it.
I was a little bit underwhelmed. Like, in a certain way, I can't remember who said this, so I'm kind of stealing it from some critic. That episode felt like the Last Jedi of Game of Thrones. And when I say that, I mean because there was this big build-up in the new Star Wars trilogy. Who is Snoke? What is Snoke? Oh, it's going to be revealed.
Snoke is nothing.
Snoke is nothing because he's dead. It doesn't matter. We had a 7.5-year build-up with the White Walker King, the White King, and then who
Nothing.
is he? What is he? Oh, he's dead. It doesn't matter. Winter came. Winter's over.
Well, they told us who he was. He was just one of the first humanoids that
Yeah.
made friends with the fairies and then fucked the fairies over
That's
or
true.
something. So.
I mean, and like Arya's been killing it, man. And like, good for her. She had a good couple weeks. She finally got laid, and she got to kill the White Knight. So White
that was a
King.
good 24 hours almost, actually.
Fuck yeah. And I still have this theory. I have nothing to back it up because talking to some friends, I still convinced that Arya and Gendrich are going to be on the throne when this is all said and done.
You think so?
I think it goes back to episode 1, season 1, when Robert Baratheon and Ned Stark are talking, and they literally say, who knows, Ned, maybe one day a Baratheon Stark will rule the seven, whatever. The seven
Making
worlds.
full circle.
And,
Yeah.
of course, he's the bastard son. But
Fair enough.
And I cannot wait. I mean, we knew who wasn't going to die in the last episode.
Tonight is supposed to be a banger of an episode. Like, the battle was awesome, but this is where shit gets real.
Okay, but I heard it's regular length tonight, like back to under an hour and
Yeah.
shit. And then next week, the next 2 episodes are the long ones.
Because those are the last
yeah,
two,
the
though.
last 2. I heard next week apparently it's insane battle shit. And if it's shot by the same guy, I'm like, please let it be in daytime. Like,
Well, yeah, they're King's
it's
Landing
King's
now.
Landing, yeah.
Yeah.
We barely see King's Landing at night over this whole show.
Yeah.
It's always daytime. So
Okay.
But no, I mean, obviously, I'm enjoying it. I'm a big fucking nerd. And my favorite thing is after watching an episode, I don't know if you guys watch Aussie Man reviews on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's half the reason I'm happy Game of Thrones is back because I love his Aussie Man reviews on each episode.
Okay, I'll have to check those out.
They drop every Tuesday morning, or like for us.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now we're into June. X-Men Dark Phoenix. I don't give a fuck about
I
it.
don't
That's
care.
June 7th.
I don't remember the first trailer was like a year ago, and they delayed it, and then the new trailer dropped last week, and I was like, okay, I'm going in because I dug First Class, man, and I dug Days of Futures Past, and what the third one there, the one I really
Age of
wasn't that good.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, Apocalypse. I didn't hate it like everybody hated it, but I
Yeah.
saw it a year after the fact
Yeah.
on Netflix, so I was like waiting for it to be shit,
Yeah.
but it was okay. But the Dark Phoenix one, it looks cheap after watching all these Marvel movies. Just
No,
doesn't look-
100%. And like there was a new Mutants that was on the table as well.
Right.
That's now like it's supposed to come out in August, but there's even that is in jeopardy because they might just push that right to the Disney Plus service.
I was gonna say it
might be a Disney Plus movie.
The trailer for Dark Phoenix looks like this was a movie being made by people who knew Disney was about to buy their company, so
Right.
they didn't really care.
Yeah.
Like it just doesn't have.
We got
that,
these people have contracts. We're gonna make this movie. It's already set in motion.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, they're gonna reboot us anyways.
Yeah.
We also get Secret Life of Pets 2 that day. They've replaced the main dog character from Louis C.K. because he got Me Too'd.
Oh yeah. That's
Now
right.
the voice is Patton Oswalt. It'll make a bunch of money because kids love this movie.
Yeah.
Families
and-
will see this movie, and it's not a bad movie.
No, I watched the first one with the girlfriend, on I don't know Netflix or something.
Yeah,
Like,
so
I
I did
watched
too.
it. It was all right,
Yeah. The week after that, the 14th, we get Men in Black International. We get Thor and Valkyrie as Men in Black agents. With Taken as the head Men in Black guy, Liam Neeson.
That's right.
He's
That's right.
European black guy or Men in Black.
You know, I never saw Men in Black 3. Didn't see Men in Black. I heard it was all right. I heard Josh Brolin was great as young Tommy Lee.
But I don't know if
He
it's
was
one you
really
go
good.
back and visit now.
Oh,
I feel like if you were gonna watch it, you watch it in the
It's
era
on
that
TV,
it was made.
Like if you have TV, you can watch it.
Yeah, for sure.
We also get Dead Don't Die. That's Bill Murray, Adam Driver, Iggy Pop, RZA. It's
The fact that it's a Jim Jarmusch zombie movie is insane. And I think I was sold the minute it's cool. Like, oh, Bill Murray, Adam Driver, all these great actors. The minute I saw Iggy Pop as a zombie, like, finally, the role he was born to play.
He doesn't, and he's drinking black coffee in it. So, fuck, it's gonna be. And this trailer came out of nowhere. This dropped like a month ago.
It's like he filmed it in secret and shit. Nobody even knew about it because it was first announced on the internet. Like, whoa, and then the trailer dropped 6 hours later.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, you're getting it in June.
Yeah,
Like, you don't have to wait that long.
that's nuts.
So moving on from that, we get your favorite movie of the summer, Mark Hamill as Chucky in the Child's Play reboot.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
Robo Chucky.
All right.
He's controlling your phone now.
So I never want
App
to.
Chucky.
I never want to judge a movie before I see it, and I don't want to come off as old man Kev. We're like, fuck
You have
these
to,
remakes.
if
But
you have to do that, like, I don't want to sound racist. You know racist comments coming. I don't want to sound old or judge a movie by its cover, but
well, you know, this one's interesting though because the fact that everybody involved in the original franchise, from Jennifer Tilly to Brad Dourif to Don Mancini, everybody, they are been very vocal that they have nothing to do with this. They're not happy about this happening because there is a Child's Play TV series happening in the original universe that takes place after the last movie, right? That's going to continue that.
was that Seed of Chucky? Was
the Cult of Chucky.
Cult of Chucky.
And so when I saw the Child's Play remake, like, what's up with his face, man? And then, oh, it's evil AI. So you're missing that. But so there was a great cartoon panel where it's these two knights and they're closing the moat to their castle, like, quick, seal the doors. The Child's Play remake is coming. And then there's like Mark Hamill's doing the voice Chuck, like, okay, open the door a little bit, just a little bit, like I'm like, damn it, you know, I had no interest, and then they dropped that nugget.
Right.
I'm like, it doesn't mean I'm not going to rush out to the theater to see it.
No.
Like, I'm not. I might see it on cheap rate. Maybe some buddies will see it or customers. I'm like, Kev, it's actually really good. I'm like, okay, yeah, you know, why not? But no, because we all know what movie the rest of the world's going to see the same week that movie opens up.
You mean they're not going to see Child's Play, that toy movie? They're going to see Toy Story 4 with Keanu Reeves as a Canadian toy?
Amazing.
That's actually the Evil Knievel version?
That's amazing. Awesome. I will give this credit to Child's Play. They're having fun with their marketing. That poster of
Woody.
And then
Did you notice Woody's sleeve is red instead of yellow though for copyright reasons?
Yeah, copyright reasons. Thought that was pretty clever. I'll give him that. But I mean, you know, what can I say about the Toy Story movies? When people think of the perfect trilogy, they think, oh, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, and shit. We always forget about Toy Story 1, 2, 3. Those movies are fantastic. So on one end, I'm a little bit worried they're doing a fourth one because I'm like, dude, you had a brilliant trilogy.
Yeah.
And the reason those movies work, and this is where you're the perfect age. How old were you when the first one came out?
Very young.
Came out in 95.
95, so 87, 95, I was 7.
Perfect. You're the perfect age, right? You go see Toy Story at that age. It was, you know, you can relate to it. I was 19, but I still enjoyed it very much.
Yeah.
So Toy Story 2 comes out in like fucking 1999.
Yeah.
So now what are you? You're
10.
4 years later? 10? Okay.
12.
12. Okay.
Simple math.
So now they're still making it for you, but like instead of making it for another group of 7-year-olds, no, Toy Story 2 is more or less for you. It's a little bit darker.
Yeah.
But you're a little bit older, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Toy Story 3 comes out in 2010. How old are you?
2010. I was old enough.
You're
I was in my
23.
20s. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What was Toy Story 3 about? It's about letting go of your toys.
Yeah.
And which was tough, but because you could fucking relate to it. So what is Toy Story 4 going to be like? Now, we've seen the trailer. Looks kind of cool.
Risking it all for love.
Tom Hanks said he cried reading the script. And if Tom Hanks, the nicest guy in the world, is crying reading the fucking script, I'm going to be bawling by the end of this movie.
Well, they're telling us Bo Peep is the main character.
Yeah, and you know what I was thinking? If we keep following Andy, how fucked up would it be? And they're probably not doing this, but this was my story idea. I'm like, because they keep making these, I'm like, let's follow Andy to when he's like in his 70s and shit, and he's like got terminal cancer.
And he's gone backwards.
He wants to reconnect with his childhood, but all of his toys have been sold off, so he wants to go on this cross country about Schmidt Nicholson
finds
tour
them all.
to all the flea markets and shit to find them all. It would be the most depressing but cool and depressing.
Yeah, but then he
ending
finds
to-
him because
real
he
life.
put Andy on the foot of him.
He wants Woody, and he, maybe he passes away with his family and grandkids around him and shit, and like Woody into bed with him. Oh my God.
Or Woody gets passed down to his great-great-grandson or something.
After he
Yeah.
dies in bed with him.
Oh, my gosh.
I'd be
And
Waterworks.
Then the next movie is Woody trying to get out of...
Chucky, because now
he's trying to
old
get out of
man
the coffin.
Andy's inside.
He's been buried with a corpse.
He's inside Woody and
Yeah.
he's killing people.
Or no, the next movie is like because the grandson loved his granddad Andy too much, so he sneaks up in the nighttime and digs up his body along with Woody, which is buried with him. He takes him to the pet cemetery.
Ooh, Toy Story Cemetery.
Hey, can we talk about an underwhelming movie?
Pets. I didn't see it. I had full intentions of seeing it, and
I didn't
then
see it either.
I skipped on
I'll
it.
keep this short and sweet. I was kind of excited as it was getting closer because I was hearing a lot of good feedback. So I'm like, oh, maybe this would be kind of cool. I knew they switched the last half of the movie from the book of the original. I was okay with that. It's fine.
Yeah.
Got to bring something new. And I was a big fan of the directors whose first movie called Starry Eyes we showed at our film fest a few
Yeah.
years ago. It was awesome. They didn't write this. They only directed this, though. First half I'm with, but after that it just fell into...
How was Third Rock from the Sun as the
I
farmer?
love Lithgow, but Fred Gwynn will always be Judd Crandall to me.
Did
Like,
anybody's Achilles get cut?
yes.
That's all that matters.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, the second half was modern, glossy, jump scare. And it felt like the studio was like rushing them to an ending. Like I think the filmmakers want to do like this kind of slow Hereditary thing going on. But the studio was like, okay, it's only an hour and
speaking of
35 minutes, so
Hereditary.
rush it. And they just rushed the second half, and it was a movie. Oh, and then I'm like, well, at least they're going to play Pet Cemetery by the Ramones in the credit. Like kind of tied. That's nice.
Yeah.
So the song starts like, fuck yeah, Pet Cemetery.
It's a cover by Paramore.
Not by the Ramones. Fuck.
Who covered it? Did you ever look it up?
No, man.
Now I
I
wanna
think
look
it was
it
a
up.
female band. I'd be cool with it. Maybe it was like one of the daughters or nieces
I'm
of
gonna
one of the
Google it right
Ramones.
now.
That'd be
Yeah.
cool. But it kind of sounded like the Donnas. I don't know. It just didn't really.
Madonna's still a thing.
Well, no. It'd be like if the Donnas covered it back in the 90s.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
From Toy Story to more dolls, Annabella Comes Home. Do we give a fuck?
No.
I haven't watched any of the Annabellas.
I think the. Like those Ouija movies, the second one, which was a prequel, was
Yeah.
better than the first one.
Okay.
So maybe it'll be better.
Okay.
But I'm kind of lost that whole Conjuring world and the nun and all that shit. Like it's not my cup of tea. But I'm not going to be old man Kev here. I'm going to be like, if you like those movies,
Go see them.
good for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of movies, we're talking about them. Yesterday, it's about a dude that wakes up and the Beatles have never happened, and he is the only one that remembers the Beatles songs, and he gets famous off the Beatles songs.
I just heard about this movie. Is
Yeah.
there a trailer out for it?
Oh, yeah.
Who stars in it?
I have no idea.
That's a cool concept,
It's a brown guy,
yeah.
and it's a British film, and
Cool.
yeah, I don't know.
That's a cool concept.
It's neat. It's definitely, the trailer looks cool.
Yeah, it
I
would've-
don't know, like, celebrity-wise, I don't know if it's got, like, banger names that we would know.
It's kind of like when Marty McFly ripped off Chuck Berry because he went back to 55 before that song
Yeah.
came out.
Yeah, so he
But
started
they-
humming it, and
but
they're
they
like,
weren't ready for it yet. Maybe I don't know if they'll be ready for it. In
they're
this
ready
one.
because he
Are they
makes
ready?
bank. He makes
Okay.
bank from the trailer.
Okay.
Okay, moving on from that, we get yesterday's to July 2nd. We get Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Excited.
It's gonna be good. What do you
it'll
think
be-
of Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio?
I love the costume.
Looks great. I'm
Like
stoked.
you won me on the costume.
And this is the official ending of Phase 3.
Yes.
Not Endgame, but Spider-Man:
Remember,
Far From
I don't
Home.
think we were sure when the trailer for this dropped. We were like, does this take place after or before the snap?
But
And
we still don't know.
I'm guessing after. You know how I think I know? Because there's that scene with Happy and Aunt May.
Yeah.
And he's like, what's going on here?
yeah.
Because they were
they're-
giving each other the eyes?
And they're also giving him that check, and Pepper is handing the check off.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Not that that means anything to
Anything-
anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
But moving on from, you had mentioned last year's surprise sleeper, Hereditary, by
Yes.
Ari Aster.
Yes.
He's coming out with another movie
Ooh,
called
I'm excited. I'm all tingly and shit.
Midsummer. I did not know about this. It's about a Swedish couple, or no, it's about a couple on vacation that come across a Swedish pagan festival where it's kind of got a Wicker Man vibe to
Kind
it.
of. You know what? If Hereditary was his love letter to Rosemary's Baby, this has got to be his Wicker Man.
Okay.
And the fact that trailer is all in broad daylight and
Yep.
it's still fucking unsettling. Like,
Yeah.
it's creepy as fuck. You're like, something's not right here,
That's
man.
awesome.
I had
Yeah.
like I said, I had not
Very
even
excited.
heard of this movie until doing my list, watched the trailer, and I was like, I'm on board.
I'm impressed how quickly he shot up his next movie. Like,
that just tells me
just
he
kinda
finished
came out-
Hereditary and was like, hey, I got things I want to do.
Yeah, and Hereditary actually, technically, it was made I know it came out here last summer, but it was playing the film festivals for like 6 months prior to that. So
you got to think he had some time. So after you've seen that, you need something wholesome to cleanse your palate. July 19th, we get Lion King. Donald Glover as Simba. We're getting Seth Rogen as Pumbaa.
Pumbaa, yeah. Well, it was funny when I saw Rogen was involved. Like, we all knew it. Like, he has to be Pumbaa.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Rogen's cut weight, though. He just did that Long Shot movie with Charlize Theron.
Yeah, he looks good.
And he's not looking bad.
Well, they had to make it believable, like how the two of them could hook up, right?
Sandler took a shot at him last night. He's like, where have we seen this before? And he shows every Sandler movie with a funny-looking Jew and a hot chick.
Yeah. Yeah, Sadler. Anyways, The Lion King at first, I was being I'm still cynical. I'm like, how can you call this live action? There's nothing.
No, no.
Like, The Jungle Book, you could at least say it was live action. There was a human in it.
Yeah.
But it's also directed by Jon Favreau.
Yep.
Lion King is.
Happy.
I hope it's not a word-for-word, song-for-song remake, because I know it's been 25 years.
Yep.
25 years. But, I mean, I don't know. Just don't be bang on exact, or else it'll be like watching fucking Psycho.
Do you remember Lion King 1.5? Where it was the Lion King from the point of view of Timon and Pumbaa?
Yes. And
that's what I want. They told a couple different stories that happened in the background of Lion King.
Yeah,
give me some of those stories.
It's an
in the
interesting
forefront.
concept where it's like that movie Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead, where it's the point of view is it Hamlet? Yeah. It's Hamlet, or is it Macbeth? I'm so brutal at that. But it's from these two super small characters, Tim Roth and Richard Dreyfuss. Yeah.
Okay.
Or Gary Oldman. Anyways, what I was gonna say. I never understood with Disney in the 90s and shit. I think they still do this. They have all these amazing classics, Cinderella and Lion King, and then they would just dump these shitty straight-to-VHS sequels. Like, I had no idea there was Cinderella 2, 3, maybe 4.
Oh, yeah.
There's Lion King 1.5, Lion King 2.
Oh, there's like 3 Aladdins.
Aladdin, yeah. Like, why? It's like you're devaluing their movies so much, you know? Like, I don't get it. There was 102 Dalmatians.
Yeah.
They made. Did they ever make a sequel to Snow White? I don't even know. Sleeping Beauty maybe had one. Like, it's the weirdest fucking thing. They feel so cheap. Like, why are you doing this? But at least they stopped doing that. Now they're just remaking all their movies live action.
Yeah, which
Dumbo was the first one not to make bank for them.
Yeah.
That was kind of a letdown for them.
Speaking of not making bank, we finished the month strong with Dora the Explorer.
Hold on, have you seen Dora?
She's looking.
She is not a child.
No.
I don't give a fuck.
So you got Dora the
is
Explorer.
stacked like a motherfucker.
Machete's in it.
Yeah,
Machete plays it. So it's Dora meets Tomb Raider, basically. Her parents are like explorers, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna put you in real world stuff." And she's like, "But I want to be an explorer." And then she ends up on a magical journey, and Diego's in it. Her cousin Diego is also in this movie.
Who plays Diego?
I don't know, but it's somebody.
Well, who plays Dora?
I want to say
Some very
Selena
nice
Gomez.
looking-
Is it Selena Gomez?
I don't
No,
know.
it's not.
I think it is.
It is not Selena Gomez.
What's the new Selena Gomez? Same idea. It's a Disney star or something. She's
Dora,
from that. She's from that Netflix show with the Spanish family. I think. I don't know.
What?
Yeah, it's.
You're not really helping. You're
No.
At all.
I'm really good at not helping.
Your vagueness is disturbing.
Actually, I make it worse.
Isabella Mourner.
That's who I'm talking
Well, what's
about.
she been in?
I don't know. I'm gonna click
That
on her
Netflix
right now.
show.
We'll keep talking, but I need to know now. It's going to bug me.
Okay, moving into August, we're gonna end it
Insta
with.
Family. She's in Transformers.
Yeah, she was in that Marky.
Sicario. 100 Things to Do Before Something.
Okay, right on.
Did you see Insta Family with Mark Hamill when they adopt the kids? It's not your. It's
No.
not,
Was it
definitely
cute?
not. It was okay.
Hey, man, I have my
I
moments.
watched it when I was like depressed.
I get all
It's not a
emotional.
good-
I was bored the other night. I couldn't sleep, and I was flipping on a streaming site, and the Nick Cage Bridget Fonda movie, It Could Happen to You, was on TV.
Did you watch the whole thing?
I did.
Yes.
Because I saw that shit in the theater on a date back in 1995.
She was in Transformers.
Oh,
Which one?
The last whatever.
Yeah, I did not see the last
Oh,
one.
yeah, nobody sees that.
I will say Bumblebee though. If you haven't seen
Because it
Bumblebee,
wasn't made by Michael Bay.
but it's a Bay production.
Yeah, but the director was the guy who made Kumar and the Two Strings or whatever.
Okay, she's only
yeah.
17. I feel yucky now.
Okay, she'll be 18 eventually. That sounded even worse. Moving on.
Moving on.
Sean Hobbs.
Oh,
Fast and the Furious
Fast and
ripoff.
Furious.
Yeah, we got that. I mean, it's a rock movie.
Yeah,
I'll see it. Like The Rock is
I
good.
love The Rock because I'm a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Rock is the highest paid actor in, I think, the history of Hollywood now.
Yeah. You know
and
what? Go
I
into
think
the kitchen.
He needs to like stop making movies for a bit. Like I love him, but he's kind of oversaturating things
Himself.
Like, yeah, or
Give some of them to John Cena.
yeah, or his good buddy Vin Diesel. I don't know.
They fucking hate each
yeah,
other.
at first I thought it was like a fake feud
No,
and shit.
it
but
sounds legit.
wow, that's
Vin Diesel's actually doing Bloodspot or Blood Daughter. That other
Bloodshot.
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 Yeah, that superhero movie.
But I got to be honest. I haven't seen past Fast and Furious 3: Tokyo Drift. That's the last one I saw.
Yeah.
Now everybody tells you they get better and shit, and like
They become action movies.
they
They
don't-
move away
yeah,
from
they-
car movies
yeah.
to just action movies.
or heist movies. Like
Yeah,
heist.
heist like
I wouldn't even say
some.
heist.
You know what it's like? It's like the Italian Job on steroids and cocaine.
Gotcha.
Just like
Gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, you know
That was
what?
a remake I didn't mind with,
Which
with the Italian Job.
Yeah, that was pretty
it
good
okay.
actually. Yeah, I like that one.
Good
It's-
marketing.
we know it's going to make bank.
Yeah.
I mean, forget about yay or nay. Are we going to see these? It's yay or nay. Will they make bank? Will they make
Yeah,
the money
there
back?
you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's one: Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Looks great.
Great.
Like, and how they marketed it with the little 30-second teasers of all the stories and the zit and
there's the spider leg coming out of her cheek. Like, ah!
it's gonna.
what is this?
Okay, it's based off, what was it, 90s young adult, like, creepy stories?
Yeah, it was like Are
Scary
You Afraid of the
stories.
Dark?
Oh, okay.
But then they had the cartoon, and it was a maggot and a cockroach. How they started the show.
Yep.
And then it always happened to a friend of a friend of a friend of mine.
Yes.
And it was an
Yes, I know
animated.
exactly what
She
you're
had
talking
bees
about.
in her. Or,
I know exactly
yeah,
what you're
spiders in
talking
her
about now, yeah.
And
face.
this is made by Guillermo del Toro.
Cool.
And the trailer
Cool.
looks fucking
Cool.
the when they show like the clown and the thing and you compare them to the original sketch
Yeah.
work from
It's,
bang on.
Dude, this movie is going to be good.
I think it's
Cool.
going to be a fun summer
and
horror
I'm
movie romp.
also glad it's coming out in August.
Yeah.
Because the way movies come out now, they might drop that for us to watch at home for Halloween.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
know what I'm-
that would be good. That would be good marketing. Yeah.
Because the way the movies, remember when you had a movie hit the theater and then you waited like an entire
6
year?
months. Yeah, 6 months to 8 months
Yeah.
for it did VHS. Yeah.
So that basically wraps up our summer movies.
Right on.
We won't talk many fall movies because we're going to see you again in the fall. But Star Wars, Rise of the Skywalker teaser.
Star Wars, we must win the fans back somehow.
Well, this is the last one, right? For that
Yeah.
saga.
Yeah.
What did you think of that manic laughter at the end of the teaser?
Well, my initial reaction was, here's my poll reaction trailer. Not bad, not bad. Oh, fuck yeah, Lando's back. Not bad, not bad. Is that the Death Star? Not
Yeah.
bad, not bad. What the
you're
fuck?
right.
It's Palpatine.
Right.
And then I'm like dancing. I was literally watching it in
Dude,
bed.
I was making
like,
a poop. Dude, I was at work on a poop, and I was like, yes, I'm fist pumping while I'm sitting on
Right?
the work toilet.
Oh,
I
man.
almost said it out loud, too.
It was like,
And did you notice that Lando was wearing a variation of one of the suits that he wore in Solo?
Solo, yeah. Yeah, so I'm intrigued. We all have our theories. What does the title mean? Why Rise of Skywalker? Could it be... it's either Rise of Skywalker. Please don't be that. That's too simple. Kylo's redemption, because he is a Skywalker.
Yeah.
Or, like Jesus Christ Superstar, Mark Hamill just comes back in the flesh and blood.
Possible.
Now, here's my theory. I'm totally wrong, of course, but, hey, fuck, why not? So, basically, the Emperor is like good Force ghosts. Like, they can go anywhere, right? They can pop
Yeah.
up. But if you're a Sith Lord, aren't you trapped in your demise? So that's obviously a Death Star 2 or a piece of it where they're going.
Yeah, that's exactly
And
what it
I
is.
think it's Rey that's being summoned there. I think she is a product of Palpatine, a cloning thing, because maybe her parents were nobodies. They were drunken junk dealers, but they found this little girl. And you're like, man, let's take this little girl in because she's a little girl and she's an orphan and shit. And then they take her in and you realize, fuck, this chick's got like some creepy ass powers and there's something fucked up about her. Like, we're terrified. Here, you
Yeah.
deal with her. We're
Junker
outta here.
planet.
Yeah. But, so Rey was supposed to be like the next big thing, right? Evil-wise and shit. So Kylo knows this, and maybe, just maybe, this is definitely a stretch, but I'm going to go with it. Kylo knew all along that Palpatine's out there, and he has to turn completely to dark side so he can get close enough to Palpatine to truly kill him.
Yes.
That's why he had to kill Han. When he tells Han, I'm sorry, I have to do, like, more or less.
Yeah.
And then he goes full blast. Like, he's got to be.
Because he even says at one point, he's like, I'm going to finish what you started, grandfather.
Yeah,
He's putting his helmet back together,
exactly.
too.
And what did fucking Vader try to finish? Kill Palpatine.
Right?
He tried
Exactly.
to finish
Goosebumps.
Palpatine.
My titties just got hard. Yeah, I never,
Hey-o.
yeah, oh yeah. So we're probably, all of us are probably wrong, but whatever. It's fun to speculate. And
And isn't what's his face back on this one?
J.J. Abrams.
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah,
back
he
on
had
this
to
one.
take over.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, though,
But what's his face from Last Jedi is still getting his own trilogy.
no, he's not. No,
That's
no,
been
no.
canceled?
Well,
What? Who?
Ryan Johnson. It's still kind of up in the air.
It's murky.
They're going to definitely take a hiatus after this. Although I'm super stoked for. Did you guys see the trailer for the
The
Mandalorian?
Mandalorian. Yeah.
Yes.
That's worth it getting Disney Plus.
We
alone.
okay, so
Yeah,
Disney
right.
Plus, we're getting a Hawkeye show.
Yeah.
We're getting a Loki show. We're getting the Mandalorian.
Falcon and Bucky.
We're getting Falcon and Bucky. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of Falcon and Bucky,
Yeah.
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
It's been an hour, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ivan, so thank you all for listening.
I'm gonna go walk away and
No,
literally
we're not
look
even
at
gonna.
DVDs.
You know what? We're not even. We're gonna do. We won't even. We'll do our best not to spoil the major points out of
Yeah.
respect for you.
Yeah.
But I want to say, Concept Beard Co. Go to conceptbeard.com. Use Awesome at checkout to save how much, Ivan?
10%.
Holy shit, 10%. You take that 10%, you come down to the lobby, and you rent yourself a fucking amazing movie. That's what you do with that 10%. Concept Beard Co. Put it in your beard. Okay, thank you for listening. Kevin, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Ivan, say goodbye.
Bye.
Alec, goodbye. Okay, we're in Avengers territory now. We're gonna do our best not to spoil it.
Okay. There's only so much we can talk about then. Okay.
Avengers Endgame. There may be one or two things we do spoil because
Okay.
I want to talk Thor's arc and how he wasn't just the joke, but that man was dealing with severe depression.
Yes, he was. Because
And-
it all came down to he felt the most responsible for the snap in Infinity War.
And I feel like, yeah, we got Thor Lebowski out of it.
Yeah.
Awesome. We got As Guardians of the Galaxy out of it. Awesome.
Yeah.
But Thor's arc was one of my favorites in the Endgame.
Yeah, it was really good. It could have been. Man, first of all, can we just continue to praise Chris Hemsworth and his comedic timing?
He is
just
awesome.
naturally so fucking
And
funny.
He just said that he'll do Thor as long as they'll let him.
Yeah.
and I like.
And he's also the reason I'm going to go see the new Men in Black because Chris Hemsworth
Yeah.
is funny.
He's
And-
a sexy, funny fella.
And I don't know if we should do like a Thor 4. I think they're maybe passing that off to Valkyrie.
Make
But-
Thor a friend, like a
I
pop-in
want
character.
like the Hulk. I want Thor. I really want Thor in Guardians 3.
Oh,
A lot.
100%.
Like, I
When he
want
got
him
on,
in there
at
a
the
lot.
end of the movie, he gets on the ship with the Guardians.
Yeah.
And he says, the As Guardians of the,
the
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
And him and Chris Pratt
Pratt.
have a back and forth. That is fucking great.
Yeah. But no, you're right. I mean, it's underlining all of the comedy. Yeah, I mean, he had the most to deal with. He dealt with it in his own way.
Yep.
Getting drunk and playing video
Fortnite.
games. Fortnite, yeah.
Make it topical for
We,
the
we don't want
kids.
to. Yeah. I mean, all I can say with the movie is, without spoiling it,
There's time travel.
there's time travel. It's a heist movie.
They tell you that the time travel that they're doing makes no fucking sense.
Yeah. So that way, don't even. You could pick anytime you deal with time travel. You can.
You guys
pick
are
these
making
things
me
apart.
really want to see this movie really fucking bad right now.
Why aren't you going today?
I can't get tickets. It's sold out everywhere all
That
the
is
time.
that is not true.
I check daily.
Dude, just go downtown.
No,
Just
he
walk-
wants to see it in a VI. Like he wants to
I can't
see
see it with
first
little kids
class.
because I will tell a kid's mom to shut the fuck up.
My
And I'll get
kid
kicked
saw
out.
it. He's been conditioned to seeing movies his
Yeah.
whole life.
Because you're not
though.
an asshole parent.
3 hours didn't feel like 3 hours though. It's a 3-hour runtime.
Yeah.
Did you stay for the post credits?
There were no post credits.
Exactly.
But yeah,
I got
that-
fucked. I got
no,
fucked.
See, I knew that before. So the
didn't.
minute
There's
the
little
first
tips.
credit hit, I
Yeah.
fucking half people booked into the bathrooms. You know.
Yeah.
I saw it 7 o'clock opening night. and I'd stayed away from the internet, so I was waiting
There
for
was
something.
I saw this thing and there was tips and tricks without spoilers for the movie.
Yeah.
Went to take a pee and not to stay because there's no end credits.
Yeah.
So camera time. Captain America gets the most, followed by Tony Stark.
Tony
Yeah.
Stark.
followed by Nebula.
Yeah, Nebula
Nebula's
was
the third.
really
yeah.
big in it. Yeah.
What else, man?
Yeah,
Paul
it-
Rudd, great in that movie.
Paul Rudd was great.
There's plot holes.
There are
100%,
a lot of plot holes.
But like any time travel movie like Looper, you just don't think about
again,
them.
not a spoiler, but all hail the rat. You know,
Oh, 100%
the real
the
hero
rat.
of the
So
movie.
interested in this
the real
rat now,
hero.
too.
Yep.
Fucking yeah, like the final battle.
Yep. Final Battle reminded me of like a bigger level of like the Final Battle, like Ready Player One, where you're just like all this shit you're seeing, all these you miss so much.
So much. You showed me a Howard the Duck. I did not
Yeah.
see Howard the Duck.
So it's a legit battle at the end.
Oh yeah, I mean
Yes.
it's every character imaginable you remember in the last 22 movies.
Nice.
Yeah.
You say that, and you know what else I really enjoyed about that movie? How they went back and they touched on the universe that was.
I honestly could have used more of that.
Yeah.
This is sort of a spoiler, but not really. I don't think it was necessary. I know you need the big epic battle at the end. That's what we wanted. But I didn't think it was necessary to have a certain bad guy at the end again. I think what we needed, the rest of the movie after that opening 10 minutes could have just been a straight up fucking time heist movie where they have to get all the stones back.
100%.
To solve it. Because that was exciting and cool enough, and they were fucking with so much shit.
I liked how Banner didn't exactly know what to do with the time travel.
Yeah.
And Paul Rudd was old. He was young. He was that, and somebody pissed his pants. It was great.
Yeah. And it did the three things I wanted. We laughed, goosebumps, and I definitely said,
"You cry?
Could you please pass the tissue?"
You cried, 100%. I saw that by myself, and I didn't want to cry in front of strangers, but I cried in front of strangers.
Oh yeah. Would you see it in 3D at least? You had glasses to cognito your eyes.
No, I saw 2D. I'm not a big 3D
That's another
fan.
thing I can't handle. I can't
I don't
find
like 3D.
regular tickets.
I can't. Well, you want 3D?
No, I don't want 3D.
I'm not a big 3D guy.
But they ended it off. You never saw Captain Marvel, the movie, but I'm glad they didn't make her a focal point. She came. You saw what she was made of.
Yeah.
And
she did what she had to do, and
exactly.
The thing is, I heard that they filmed Endgame right when it was back to back with Infinity War, right? So Captain Marvel hadn't. I don't even know if it had been completely filmed yet or had come out. So I don't think maybe the Russos knew exactly what to do with her. Okay, and then she shows up and does this, and shows up and does this, and thanks. We'll see you in the next movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you see her on the red carpet?
Yeah, she had the
stone.
That was cool. Yeah, her rings. Yeah, that was cool.
No, it's I've seen it twice.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel like a 3-hour-long movie. One of the best memes I've seen is, do you know the Tom Hanks movie about the Somalian pirates and stuff?
Yeah, Captain Phillips.
Yeah.
Captain Phillips.
Yeah.
You know how the one pirate's like, look at me, I'm the captain now? It's that meme, but that character has a certain mask on, and he goes, look at me, I'm the captain now.
Right.
So, yeah, I thought that was pretty funny.
Nice.
Were you happy with that choice? Speaking in code, were you happy with that choice? Out of the two people that were more
for
likely
sure. I mean, it's been done in the comics, right?
It has, but they've both done it in the comics.
Yeah, of course. No, it was. You knew it was going to be I mean, that actor made it quite obvious. This is my last movie. I'm done, guys.
Yeah.
It's been great, and thank you, Marvel, but I have to move on. So that, to me, it was like the passing of the torch. Who's
so he passed the torch, and we're getting a TV show with these characters in it.
I think that's a stronger move. I don't think. I don't know. They really have to for it to be like a movie. I don't know how well it would do.
Fair enough.
If they shot it on a moderate budget, like a $30-40 million budget, they'd make easily. That's what I like about Marvel. They're smart. They can do a $300 million movie like Avengers.
Yeah.
But then with the first Ant-Man, the budget's under $100 million. It's like $70 million, I think it was. So it's not a risky movie.
They hedged their bets.
And it's funny. In a weird way, Endgame felt like Ant-Man, where it was a fucking heist movie. It's a heist movie.
100%.
And it's great. I enjoyed it. And it's like fucking Ocean's 11 with a $350 superhero budget.
It was, dude. It was, a lot of people say at the beginning, there's mixed reviews, and which blows my mind because I love the fuck out of that movie. But there are mixed reviews. Everyone has an opinion. Their opinion's wrong. But Endgame was great. And now that we had Endgame, they finished that franchise.
Yeah.
Does that leave Star Wars needing to have a good finish at this point?
It needs to have a strong finish. Apparently, the Russos have announced they've maybe been approached by Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilms.
Huh.
So, I mean, but sometimes just because you are great at what you do on one place doesn't mean you can save everything. Because remember,
100%.
Remember when DC brought in Josh Whedon to recut and refilm Justice League? It was like, oh, that seems like a smart idea. I mean,
but
he
it
did
wasn't.
The Avengers.
Yeah.
It didn't really help
because you're dealing
the movie.
now. He came in and was dealing with someone else's vision.
Yeah.
And he tried to put it. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So look, man. I mean, look. In the end, just keep making more of these, whether we like them or hate them. We keep getting what a time to live. I mean, this year alone, we saw more or less the end of the Marvel universe as we know it. We're seeing the end of Game of Thrones, and we're going to see the end of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Growing up, we never thought we'd get to this point to see these moments.
We never thought there's fucking all these books, and we never thought there were going to be movies.
We never thought we'd get a Ninja Turtles Batman animated movie.
Yeah.
But that happens this year, too. What a time to be alive.
No doubt. And, I know it's jumping the gun. It's still a bit away. But Bill and Ted 3 is happening. Comes out next summer.
Right.
Yeah. And this fall we're getting Terminator Dark Fate, which basically retcons
I totally forgot
the
about
last
that.
3 movies.
Yeah, and Arnie's back.
It's Terminator 3. That's
Yeah.
what it is. They're not making any bones, and the rumor is now that Arnie's going to be bad Terminator again.
Good.
Yes.
Good. I like
Linda
full
Hamilton's in it.
Full circle.
Fuck off.
Full circle.
That's all I
Bad,
think of.
good, bad.
Yeah. So we'll see how that works out.
So Endgame. It was good.
It was great.
And I don't think we spoiled it for
I
anyone.
don't want to. Yeah, I just.
I couldn't do it. I love Ivan.
Maybe-
and I
maybe
can't.
This is the only movie that I have of honestly taken my time and my effort and like skim past anything I
Well,
saw.
I hope we didn't fuck
Yeah.
with you.
No,
too
no,
much.
no.
Like,
No.
maybe in 6 months when we're back here, then we can talk about it.
Yeah, and we will talk
will
about it
talk
because we're
about
going
it.
to talk about the summer that was.
Exactly.
But Kevin, this is the time of the podcast where you get to pimp the shit out of whatever you want to pimp the shit out.
Well, shit.
You're on White Ave, sir.
All right, we'll keep it simple this time. Well, we've been talking at the Last Video Store in Edmonton, Lobby DVD Shop. I'm on 10815 White Avenue, below the Cambridge Daycare Center. I'm here 7 days a week, here for your sci-fi, horror, B-movie, schlock, and hard-to-find movie needs. I'm a rental shop, or you can buy off my fucking shelf. And if you can't find a movie in this city, give me 2 weeks or less, and I'll do my best to have it here for you. Come visit me, baby. Let's talk some shit.
You have clothing as well sometimes.
Yes, we do nerd shirts. Every month we pick a random horror movie reference, and we make T-shirts out of them. They're $20 each. Our latest one was from the Canadian classic My Bloody Valentine, which is right to the right of your head there.
Cool.
Next month, it's going to be David Cronenberg's The Fly. So
Beautiful.
Is there any penises involved?
no penises.
Damn it.
That would have been the ultimate.
Penis jar.
I was going to say keep the reference like super late, like it's his medicine cabinet with all his body
Yeah.
parts and falling off there. That's your shirt. That'd be a beauty. But yeah, man. Just always check me out. I got the Facebook group page and Video Store Kev on Instagram.
Hell yeah. And we'll be back in the fall to talk the summer that was.
Yeah.
And to talk, because we'll probably have more trailers for Star Wars by then.
Yeah, and then
Plus, we'll have a Jumanji 2 trailer. Oh,
right?
my goodness.
And then we have to talk about classy Oscar-worthy movies because that's when all that shit.
yeah,
Oh,
maybe we'll have champagne.
fuck it. We'll be talking about Tarantino's movie by then. His new
Yes, the what's it called? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
one. You got it.
Cool.
Fucking A, bud.
Fuck yeah.
And who knows? Maybe we'll be talking about other stuff. Kevin, it's always a fucking blast.
Oh,
bud.
thanks for having me as always, boys.
I can't say thank you enough. I'm Alec.
Je m'appelle Ivan.
And I'm Kevin.
Stay awesome, guys.
That was another episode of The Awesome Hour. You can get all our info at theawesomehour.com. Don't forget to rate and review us, follow our social media, and leave a comment below. Stay awesome.